Hi all, it's Barb. Welcome to my craft room. I am here today to do the Girls Just Want to Have Sun collab. It's hosted by Jan's Crazy Life, Tina's Crafty Life, and Jamie's Crafty World. Each weekend in July, the participants are to post a crafty video with a summer theme. There's 31 participants. I will link them all below in the description box. Be sure to watch them all. There's a lot of really talented YouTubers involved, and it should be a lot of fun. This week I'm going to do 4 summer themed projects. Mine are all from Dreaming Tree this week. They might be throughout the whole challenge, as a matter of fact. But this one is a blossom tag. It is a free file from Dreaming Tree. If you have an electronic cutting machine that will cut SVG files like a Cricut Explorer or Maker, the Silhouette, something along that lines, you can download his files and cut them using your machine. He has a lot of free files. He has paid ones too, but he does have a lot of free files, and I actually used 3 free ones this week. I actually cut enough of the tags to just fill a page with the largest element, and then I just assembled them all. I have a whole bunch here. I can use them in friend mail or for gift giving or whatever I want to use them for. The second project is the Butterfly Favor Box. This one is also a free file. I used Cricut Pearl paper for the lid, and it is a little tricky getting it on and off. I mean, it can be done, but I think if I did it again, I'd try to find something with the pearlescent look to it that's a little thicker. But it works. I'm trying to figure out where to put that. The third one is another free file. It is the Butterfly Tea Light. You can see it has a butterfly and a flower, and it alternates those images. And I've just got a little tea light inside there. Usually with my tea light and lantern ones, I have ones that work on a timer. So I start them at the time that I want them to come on every night, and then they're on for so many hours, and they shut off and they come back on again the next day at that same time. That way I don't have to turn them all on and off. They're a little bit more expensive than regular ones, but to me it was worth it, so I don't have to go around and do all them. The last one is the only paid file. It's the Penny Farthing Lantern. It's from the Good for Guys bundle. I usually buy his projects by the bundle, and whenever he comes out with a new bundle, if you spend, I believe it's $10. Every now and then he does a different promotion. You get the newest bundle for free. So you just have to use the code. I think it's always free gift, but he has the details on his website about how to do that. So I usually buy a couple bundles and get the new one for free. That'll work until I'm caught up, and then I'll just have to buy every third time. But with this one, it alternates between these 2 designs, and you're supposed to use 2 different pattern cardstocks. I did change it a little bit because the top part, while it's all the same image, you're supposed to put the opposite cardstock on top. And I didn't like how it looked, and I'm sure it was just the patterns that I decided to use. I just didn't like how they looked right next to each other like that, and being like, this isn't so bad, but when they're top and bottom. So I just kept them with the same design, but the instructions did call to alternate it, but I didn't do it that way. Creative license. Anyways, that's my 4 projects for this week. I do have my projects for the rest of the challenge. I have them cut out. They are not assembled, but next week I want to put together 2 weeks worth, because we have some vacation time during week 3, so I want to have them all assembled, because I know I won't have a lot of time to work with that, so that all I have to do is film my video and put it up on that weekend, which hubby has to be back to work that weekend anyways, so it'll work great. Anyways, that's all I've got to share, but I do want to remind you to go visit the other YouTubers involved in the collab and see what wonderful projects they're sharing. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.